What's going on YouTube? It's your boy X-Man1991. I am back with another video. I hope you guys had an incredible weekend as much as I did. I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's just get right into this right here. I know everybody saw the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight this past Friday. But now that the fight is over, we can all move on. I'm just glad that shit is done and over with. First game we're going to do a recap on before I do this Attitude Era rant is this past Saturday's college football game between the Texas Longhorns and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Mike Henry made a mistake calling it the Arizona Razorbacks. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks. Longhorns dominated the first half, outscoring the Razorbacks by a touchdown in the first quarter. Then they outscored them by a field goal in the second quarter. At halftime, Longhorns 10, Razorbacks nothing. Longhorns gave up a touchdown in the third quarter while kicking another field goal. After the third quarter, Longhorns 13, Razorbacks 7. Longhorns outscored the Razorbacks by a touchdown in the fourth quarter while giving up on the field goal. Final score, Texas Longhorns 20, Arkansas Razorbacks 10. The Longhorns are 9-1 as the Razorbacks drop to 5-5. Longhorns has 2 games left of the regular college football season. This Saturday, they'll be taking on the Kentucky State Wildcats. And then next Saturday against the Texas A&M Aggies. Got that out the way. The Longhorns are doing great, and they're the number 1 seed in the SEC. Wow. By far, the Longhorns only lost 1 game. If they did not lose to the Vanderbilt Commodores on October 26th, they would still be undefeated by now. But they only lost 1 game. The Longhorns are doing great. Now we're going to do a recap of my Houston Rockets versus the Chicago Bulls. The Rockets killed this whole game. They outscored the Bulls by a point in the first quarter, 27-26. Then they outscored them by 15 in the second quarter, 41-26. At halftime, Rockets 68, Bulls 52. Rockets outscored the Bulls by 14 in the third quarter, 40-26. After 3, Rockets 106, Bulls 78. Rockets outscored the Bulls by 6 in the fourth quarter, 35-29. Final score, Houston Rockets 143, Chicago Bulls 107. Rockets have won 5 in a row, 10-4 as the Bulls drop to 5-9. Right now, the Rockets are going up against the Bucks in Milwaukee, while the Bulls are going up against the Pistons in Motown. The player of the game was Fred VanVleet, 28 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Alperen Sengun got a triple-double, 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. Amen Thompson needed 5 more assists to go with a triple-double, 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Alrighty. Last game I'm going to talk about a rematch between the Miami Heat and the Indiana Pacers. The Heat lost by 8 in the first quarter, 28-20, but they made a comeback in the second quarter by 5, 29-24. At halftime, Pacers 52, Heat 49. Heat lost by 6 or 7 in the third quarter, 33-26. After the third quarter, Pacers 85, Heat 75. Heat outscored the Pacers by a point in the fourth quarter, 35-34. But it was not enough as they would fall by 9 to the Pacers, 119-110. The Pacers are 6-7 as the Heat fall to 5-7. And tonight, they just beat the Philadelphia 76ers 106-89. The Heat are now 6-7 as the 76ers drop to 2-11. Oh my God, what the hell is the 76ers doing? They only won 2 games and they now lost 11. Wow. That is insane. When's the Heat's next game? Let me see. Oh, the Heat got a week vacation. They don't have another game until the 24th when they take on the Mavericks. Okay. Let me see who's the player of the game of the Heat Pacers game. Miles. Who's the player of the game? It was Miles Bridges, I believe, was the player of the game. Yep. No, Miles Turner, excuse me. Miles Turner was the player of the game. 34 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. Tyrese Halliburton needed 7 more rebounds to go with a triple-double. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 13 assists. Benedict Mathurin needed 8 more assists to go with a triple-double. 21 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists. Let's see who's the player of the game of the Heat and 76ers. I knew it. Jimmy Butler, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. He needed 5 more assists to go with a triple-double. And that's it. Joel Embiid, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Paul George, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Let me see. Just give me a moment here. The Bulls just beat the Pistons 122-112. The Bulls are now 6-9 as the Pistons drop to 7-9. See. Tomorrow night or Wednesday, the Bulls will go against the Bucks. Okay. Who's the player of the game in this one? Nikola Vucevic was the player of the game. 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. He was 7 assists shy of a triple-double. Josh Giddey needed 2 more rebounds to go with a triple-double. 11 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists. Kobe White, 25 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Zach LaVine, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Jalen Duren of the Pistons needed 7 more assists to go with a triple-double. 15 points, 22 rebounds, and 3 assists. Cade Cunningham needed 4 more rebounds to go with a triple-double. 26 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. But the Heat does not have another game until November 24th. That's next Monday. Wow. So the Heat is on vacation until next Monday or this Sunday. Wow. Congrats to the Heat for beating the 76ers, but a tough loss for them in their rematch against the Pacers. Congrats to the Rockets, but tough loss for the Bulls. And congrats to the Longhorns once again. Shout out to Mike Henry, Jaime, and Katie Filer, and the hosts of the Just a Little Shady podcast, Haley, Jade, and Brittany Edney. A link to their pages will be in the description down below. That's going to do it for my recap of this past Saturday's Texas Longhorns Arkansas Razorbacks game and yesterday's game between the Rockets and the Bulls and the Heat and the Pacers. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for my next Rockets, Bulls, Heat, and Longhorns rant. I'll be back in a minute to reminisce 25 years of another segment between Vince McMahon and Triple H from the November 18th, 1999 edition of SmackDown. Go Miami Heat. Go Chicago Bulls. Go Texas Longhorns, #Hook'em. And go Houston Rockets.